Welcome back to another circular walk. Hurworth and Croft. It's another cold day. And this is just the start of the walk. Will there be much to film on this journey? Or will it just be a nice, easy walk around with few sights and few sounds? Well, I guess I'll find out soon enough. And so will you. Gotta say, quite envious of their wool right now. Okay, so the sheep led me in the wrong direction. Never follow sheep, right? Whatever, I got to see the sheep. And now I'll go the right way. Couple of barns. And back on the right track. Yeah, you've got your golf course. Not particularly busy, but it is fairly chilly out today. Have we got some players in the distance? Pretty soon I get past all of the farms and whatnot, and we're just on a proper little trail where there's no cars. Looks like someone's due a fire. Get rid of your old furniture here. More golf course. There are definitely a few people on there. I'm sure it's a very pleasant way to spend a Saturday. It's one of the main reasons I'm glad to be out today, because I finally treated myself to a new microphone. Hopefully it works. Also got myself a new tripod with which I can do things like this. I can just stand there and film myself from a distance rather than putting it on the floor all the time. It's that giant hogweed again. Straight out of Harry Potter, I'm sure. I'm not going that way. We are following the river. Okay, so far, not too much intrigue to this walk. It's just a nice walk. It's quiet. It's a bit longer than the last one I did. Let's just take in the sights, eh? Actually found some litter. A canistella. What is that doing all the way out here? Someone from the golf course, maybe? Having a few bevies? I can't see there being too much litter on this little journey. We shall find out. Bit of private fishing. Some more hogweed. Getting off the road onto the proper walk. I knew it would be muddy today. It has been quite wet these last few weeks. Let's see if we can get down to the river for the first time. Just another part of the River Tees. Not like we've seen that before, huh? Oh, back up. Duck. Bit more of a current here. Whoa. It's a kestrel? Or a hawk? What is that? Doing some hunting. And it's really peaceful out here. But of course, I'm the only one silly enough to come and do a circular walk on a 0-degree day. That's fine. A fair share of what I can only assume are molehills. Already seen more wildlife on this walk than I did on my last couple. But I am going to have to get a bit of a move on now, because I haven't actually got very far. It's been such a while since I filmed something, it's just like, I just want to film everything I see. Just a little hint of sunshine. Okay, so my next idea for a video was actually going to be just walking around finding all the trees that had fallen down from the excessive wind that we had a couple of days ago. I didn't do that. Instead, I came out here, but perhaps not remarkably, I found some anyway. It was quite the storm, and we didn't have it anywhere near as bad as many other places. Looks like one has gone and taken another one with it. Looks like I took out some random branches too. Okay, let's see if we see any more of those over the next couple of hours. I'm not sure whether that's fallen or just grown sideways. What does that sign say? Oh, it's an orienteering course for the scouts. One of those totally useful gates. That wind sure took a toll. Although in fairness, they could have been there from the last time we had a storm. It's not like anyone goes around and cleans them up. They fall and they stay there forever. Got our first little tunnel of trees. Pathway gets a little bit narrower. It does look as though this walk just circles a golf course. Tree taking a little dip. How does this work? Is this one tree? Or two trees? Or three trees? An odd formation. Looks like an ancient wall. Wonder how long that's been there for. It's even a numbered tree. 35. Oh well, it mostly survived. Just a random bit of fence. Random bit of broken fence. Designed to stop you falling down there. Another fence that surely had a purpose at some point, and now just sits here, broken and torn out of the ground. I am not that tall, but I still have to duck to get underneath here. No tall people allowed. Another barrier doing a fantastic job of keeping people out. There's absolutely no way I could slip past here into the golf course. I don't want to be on the golf course, but you know, the mud was inevitable. Sure, some children's writer could write a fascinating story about who lives in this hole. As I'm interrupted by another one of the features of this walk, the dirt bike riders and their course across the river. Can't see them from here, can just hear them. And here comes the sun. Hey. You do wonder how useful these fences ever were. Aha, so that fence was blocking off something. Fascinating old brick building. Let's see what's in here. It was definitely ornate at one point, but I don't see a door. Oh well, I guess we're climbing. Oh, it's just empty. Some people make it in here for some cider drinking. Literally nothing. Let's have a look. Well, I'm not going in, because it doesn't look like there's much of a way out, apart from climbing on the walls. It was definitely something at some point, and now it's just to be reclaimed by nature. Oh well, I'll get down now. Yeah. I'm not going down there. Doesn't seem to be much point. Guessing there's a building here as well at some point. Over the bridge. They do not like horses or cycling on these public footpaths. It's some football club's training ground. Ooh. No point taking you. Nothing to see. So now we come to the main site of this walk, which in fairness isn't actually on the main path that I'm supposed to take. But if you take just an ever so slight detour, you come across this piece of architectural beauty. Classic old railway bridge. The Croft Viaduct, or Tees Bridge, G2. It's always fascinating how they built bridges on an angle like that. But it is not recommended to walk any further along this route. That is no entry. It is a pretty bridge. The Croft Viaduct. I'm going to wait here for a few minutes until a train actually goes across it. Because why wouldn't I? I almost missed it. Oh well, that'll do. Not wait any longer. So there's the bridge. And this is the path we're supposed to walk along. It's another permissive one. The last time I did this walk, this specific little walkway was like a bog. It's a little bit better today, but it looks like people decided to go this way instead. Ah yes, the uphill climb. You know what, I think I'm probably best just paying attention where I'm going here. And this is why. Oh, that's right, it was this part of the path that was like a bog. I'm not going into the woods. Definitely following the path. I do wonder why it's so much muddier here than it was anywhere else on this trail. Like, whoa, my shoes are not getting out with this one unscathed. Path, woods. Path, woods. Let's do the woods for a few seconds. Quite literally a few seconds, because I'm not going past this tree. No. Fine. An actual fork in the road. The Teesdale Way. Wait a minute. Oh. And this little bit of footpath leads you to another area for your hobbyist train spotters. So now we're approaching the end of this first part of the walk, the Hurworth side of the walk. And we're going to head on to the Croft end now. And for some reason all I can smell is bacon. Must be a cafe or something around here. Definitely the place to come if you want to see some trains. Leaving this trail now. And now you just kind of walk through the main village to get to where you need to be next. Certainly less peaceful than it was. That's okay, I'll be back on the tracks soon. Crossing an old bridge. Just tall enough to see down the river. Just entering a different county. And the police have a warning for you. A classic old church. Seems fair enough. I mean, these graves must be so old you can't even read them. Oh, there's one. 1877. Past the village hall. Best village ever. Although it might be a bit late for the Christmas tree to still be up. The next part of this walk is all just houses. I won't do much filming until I get back into the naturous areas. My map tells me to go straight through this gate. I'm guessing around this gate we'll have to do. Ooh. Looks like just more farmers' fields over this way. So this leg of the journey through Croft is a lot shorter than the Hurworth Trail. I was say there's not much to see around this end, but this guy here's got a life-size chess set in his garden. How very pleasant. Dude's got a hedge maze as well. I mean, it needs some growing, but another permissive footpath and a flood bank. Slippery surface. Clairvaux Fold. Let's go. Apparently that's a specifically dangerous area. Let's not go down there. More sheep. Croft Clough Beck. Now this is quite a steep slope that I came down to get to that beck. No warning signs for this one. Ugh. Looks like this walk is purely just round the outside of this field back to where we started. It's just an extra couple of kilometres on top. Why not? Moles are having a field day around here. Must be quite the network under this hill. What a lovely view to see off this walk. And now we're just heading back into the village. And there's the bridge that we walked across. One more little gate to go through. And what's this? Oh, it's a locked gate. Guess they don't want people walking down there anymore. Gaz. And there's a better shot of the bridge. But that was the end of the Croft part of this circuit, and nearly the end of this whole walk. Up after you. Oh, so you literally do walk through the churchyard to get back to where you need to be on this walk then. John Metcalfe. Accidentally killed 1858. Born 1804. Can't imagine there's many new graves in this cemetery. 1837. Goodbye to the churchyard and goodbye to this walk. And while we're here, here's Croft's claim to fame. The childhood home of Lewis Carroll, Alice in Wonderland. The historic North Riding of Yorkshire. We're leaving that now. But you can't put a gate like this in my way and expect me not to follow it. Where am I going? Oh, nice. Just a little path down to the river here. And a cool shot of the brook. Okay, yeah, I'm going under that. 2 seconds. That's a better close-up shot of the bridge. Awesome. Didn't know this path was here. This stone commemorates the 16th year of Queen Victoria, whose long and glorious reign may God preserve, placed by the people of Croft, AD 1897. And there's the path we just came from. I see a swan. Welcome to Hurworth, founded by the Anglo-Saxons. It's an old town. A lovely old bridge. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little trip through Hurworth and Croft. Nice short little walk. It's been lovely, quiet, peaceful, chill. What a pleasant day out. Thank you, everybody. Who wouldn't want to live there? You fancy a little snack on the way in or out? Lovely little cafe there. Do a spectacular beef sandwich.